We do have air temperatures that are still running above normal themselves, and in many spots they are going to continue that trend even as we go through the weekend ahead. Now, I will tell you, we actually had a few of those showers try to move through, and even clouds move through a little bit earlier in the afternoon. That actually helped temperatures to stop right at 92 degrees. Remember, yesterday we made it to 94. Today was 92, so a little bit closer near normal, but we are still running on the warmer side for sure. We are crossing our fingers for some of these rain-cooled showers. The bulk of it has actually been out towards the East Coast this evening, back up towards the West Coast from Citrus all the way into Pasco. Just wanted to show you there have been a few isolated showers that are actually continuing to fall apart and weaken, especially along parts of I-75. So that's some good news for our northern counties there. But check this out. Hillsborough, right over downtown Tampa, about 45 minutes ago, we had this really good downpour fire up. It is a slow mover, so still producing a good amount of rain just over Davis Islands at this point and producing quite a bit of lightning, but that will dwindle down as we go through the next 15 to 20 minutes. Back out towards Manatee, Sarasota, and even through some of our southeastern counties, we are just seeing some scattered off and on rain, plenty of towering clouds off in the distance, which again will help to maybe stop some of that heating that's happening out there. But we are looking at a very warm afternoon and into the evening from our weather tight windows camera. Over in St. Pete, we are dealing with temperatures closer to 91 degrees. Yeah, that does feel more like the triple digits. Newport Richey, you're coming in at 90 on the dot, 93 in Lakeland. Port Manatee closer to 87. In some of those spots, we actually saw 90s earlier, but that rain-cooled air helped to at least drop us down briefly in Manatee into the 80s. But with the humidity, it does feel more like the triple digits. Give it through sunset. You know the drill, right? We've done this for several weeks at this point, but today's pattern is a little similar to yesterday, with the exception of coverage. We're not going to see an impressive amount of off and on scattered showers. They're just going to be some isolated downpours, and they will fizzle out after sunset. And those temperatures, they're not going to cool down a whole lot. I think a lot of spots are actually going to stay in the lower 80s by the time you wake up tomorrow morning. The biggest exception is going to be through our interior locations and back up towards the Nature Coast. Then here we go. Tomorrow afternoon, we're heating things up once again, climbing right back into those lower to near mid 90s with abundant humidity. For our boaters right along the immediate coast, we're going to start picking up a bit more of a west wind, and it will stay pretty consistent through the day. So for our boaters, we'll see right around 5 to 10 knots for you with a light chop out on the bay. What this means for your weekend forecast, when you see that more consistent wind, it's actually going to be very indicative of what we saw over July, which was when we could pick up a few coastal showers late morning, early afternoon, but everything moves inland by the afternoon. And I think tomorrow's rain chances will stay primarily focused in the afternoon hours. For Sunday, we have the potential to pick up a few morning coastal showers and possibly some afternoon scattered activity that will allow temperatures to maybe be a degree or two cooler on Sunday, but it still will be a toasty weekend ahead. Let's take you through tonight, your Friday night plans. We do have a few of those scattered showers still holding on. Most of the heaviest will likely be in our interior locations through sunset, but we shut all that down as we make our way towards later tonight. Partly to mostly clear overnight through tomorrow morning, and a mostly quiet start for your Saturday morning. By Saturday afternoon, right around 1, 2 o'clock, a few of those showers do start to bubble up. We even get a weak boundary to push in from the north. That could help aid some of those scattered showers and thunderstorms moving through. But then we quiet things down Saturday night. There you go, coastal Sunday morning into parts of the afternoon. We will see that potential for some of that rain as well. Even beyond this weekend, 50 to 60% chance of rain will hold on with above normal temperatures and lots of heat and humidity to go around.